Hey everybody, so a lot of reactions to my initial launch video, the reveal of Jackson Kayak bringing back the BigRig FD to their current lineup. I'm out here at Bull Shoals Lake here in northern Arkansas, and I've got the BigRig FD out here. I'm gonna take it out on the water. I'm gonna test the speed. I'm gonna test the handling, the maneuverability. We're gonna go over stability. And then finally, I'm gonna go over what are you getting with the BigRig FD? Is it a little something of the same, or is it a little different? So they have changed a couple things to it, but I'm also going to go over some things to look for here in the end, so stay tuned for that. First and foremost, we're going to go over the speed. So this is a really wide kayak. It's a large kayak, not built for speed, but more for comfort and stability. But I was surprised, of course, the new Mark IV pedal drive that Jackson has, definitely a huge upgrade in my opinion to the previous generations of Jackson pedal drives. So that is the one update you get with this. In addition to the new seat, you do get the new Mark IV drive. They've done away with the pod system that was in the previous HD and HD FD models. So this is just the FD, which stands for flex drive, of course. Speed, I really was happy with it. I was a bit surprised. It's pretty quiet for a prop style pedal drive. I was sneaking up on balls of bait fish there, which is really kind of neat. So I'm definitely happy with that upgrade on it. How does it handle? This was also another surprise. So I don't expect it to be a sports car. It's more of an SUV, a large vehicle. The handling was not what I expected. So previous models of the BigRig and the Bite FD, a lot of people will upgrade the rudder system to the boondock setup to get that lot better of a tighter turn radius. You're going to see a little bit of the same on this model. It's not going to turn as tight as you would think it would. Again, we're talking about a big wide kayak, but think about what's in the market in the Hobie Pro Angler, the 12 and the 14 inch. You know, of course, this is a 13-foot model, so it's going to be in between there. So you're going to want to compare that a little bit. The Native, the Titan series, the Slayer series, and then also with the P127 from Bonafide, and a lot out there, you know, Old Towns. So there's a lot of competition out there. I would probably give it about a 5 or a 6 out of 10 as far as turning and handling. You're going to want to make sure you got plenty of room to turn it in. But again, that's not why people typically are buying or looking at the BigRig, because of its tight turn radius. But keep in mind that it is a pretty wide turn radius, as the name would suspect. Think of a BigRig, a big semi. You're going to need a lot of room to turn it. Thirdly, we're going to go over stability. Stability was kind of the biggest surprise in my opinion. I've been on a BigRig before, but I've been on a lot of kayaks since then. Stability, I would rate it as a 9 out of 10. This was probably one of the most stable kayaks I've been on in quite some time. And I've been on Unlimiteds, I've been on Bonafides, I've been on Natives, even the Pro Angler. I love the stability and I love the secondary stability. So they do have a really good hull design underneath it to, again, give you that maximum primary stability without sacrificing that secondary stability. So think of it as if you're leaning down to pick up that fish, to boat that fish, pick up something out of the water. It's not going to flip you over. Now there's limitations to any kayak, of course, but standing up on this, for me being tall and a big guy, no issues whatsoever. And I was getting up and down from the low position. So I'm definitely impressed with the stability of it. If you're looking for a wide, stable kayak with a pedal drive in it that's going to be quiet, this might be the thing for you. So let's talk about some of the limitations. Maybe some of the value here. Are you getting your money's worth with this kayak? And that's really going to be for you to decide, but I'm going to tell you some things to look out for. So with this kayak, you do get the seat sliders, you do get the forward and the backward. One thing that we've noticed is when you do slide it backwards, so if you're a taller, longer legged paddler, you are hitting this is the new style seat and the new style riser system that they put in the original hull design. And this is probably going to be a fix coming from Jackson, but you do get this. This only gives you about 4 inches of play with your rudder setup. So you are limited there. Again, I fully intend on them doing a correction to this, but just know if you do like to use it in that further back position, you are going to be limited on your rudder travel. And also, finally, the price point. So the price point for the BigRig FD is $39.99. That's $3,999. Look at what's out there. The Titan X coming out. That's a new innovative design. swivel seat, got power ports, access points, integrated motor mounts in the bow and the stern. That boat's going to be $36.99, so you're looking at about a $400 price difference between the new Titan X, the 12-foot model, and the BigRig FD. Also, when you talk about maybe the Pro Angler in the 12-foot, which I believe is $46.50, and then you've also got the 14-footer. I'm talking about the 180 drive. So again, for $600 more, you're into that Hobie Pro Angler with a lot more features and things built into the kayak. If you're a Jackson guy, you probably love the BigRig, or you may be a little bit uninspired by the lack of innovation. But again, it's a step in the right direction, in my opinion, where they brought back one of their better sellers from the past to add to their current inventory. But time will tell if they keep going in that direction or they take a step back. Hopefully not, obviously. What do you think down below? Let me know down in the comments. If you were waiting for something maybe innovative from Jackson, you're probably left wanting a little bit more there. So let us know down in the comments. Let us know what you think. What's the future of Jackson look like in the fishing kayaks? Have they maybe abandoned the paddling kayak market a little bit? I'd like to see that as well. I'd like to see maybe a newer paddling kayak, maybe something similar to the older Kusa or even the Liska, which in my opinion is one of their best paddling kayaks of the past. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. We'll get the Cruise FD out here in a few days, and I'll get that out to you as well. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again on the next one.